I believe different generations are handling the quarantine crisis differently because different generations were simply raised differently. So older generations have one way of going about things and newer generations have another way of going about things. And since standard of living has changed over time, basically old habits die hard, so it may be more difficult for older generations to keep up with the constant changing and needing to do what is proper to basically keep themselves safe.
Are different generations handling this differently? I think they are. I also think that senior citizens are not being attended to as much as it should be. It seems that their life value is not as much or great as the ones that are considered millennials. So we should take care of each one of us together.
I think some of the younger generation aren't taking this serious. I'm still seeing kids meeting up and staying in close proximity to each other. The older generation, they're staying in. My generation, we're staying in unless we're essential employees and we have to work. It's just this generation, this younger generation.
I think that generations are handling the quarantine a lot smoother. But actually, at the same time, I believe that if people just get to thinking and knowing about this quarantine, they'll be okay.
As to why I don't think one generation is necessarily better equipped than another to handle the quarantine, all generations have seen different things and everybody handles things differently. So I really don't see that there's one, Gen Z is better equipped to handle it than the millennial or Gen X or the greatest generation. Everybody handles it in their own way, and we've all seen trouble before and we'll come through this the other side.
Are generations handling the quarantine differently? Of course they are. They are equipped for different types of things and different types of incidences, and if we were all handling it the same, it wouldn't just be young people out on the beach.
I think for the most part, all generations are adhering to the shelter-in-place orders, so in that way, everyone is following the guidelines and acting in a similar manner, not in different manners.
As far as whether or not different generations are handling the pandemic differently, I think that they are. I think that the younger generations feel like they're invincible, so they are tending to not take this as seriously. The older generations, I think, recognize this as serious.